Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a mini reading. I've been doing these mini reading videos recently as I have been receiving a lot of messages and downloads in between those times when I post my main twin flame readings, which, by the way, if you are new here, I do post twin flame readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and those readings are posted at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I've been creating these mini reading videos, so to speak, in between those larger scale readings, just to give a time and space for some of those other messages to come through. And right away, the Broken Heart card reverse came out in the Energy Oracle cards deck, but I wasn't quite finished with my intro here, so we will get into that in just a moment. But I also do want to say that if you would like me to channel a specific message for you or for your situation, then be sure to double check that you are subscribed to this channel, because by subscribing, this allows me to more easily pick up on your energy and the energy of your situation. So I tend to be able to channel more specifically for you. Now I'm feeling really pulled to the guidebook for this Broken Heart card reversed here. So, okay, I think I got the message for us from the guidebook. The Broken Hearts reversed marks a time of renewal and hope. And for many of you, I'm getting this also will look like some kind of new phase or new beginning, either in life or in love. And wow, I feel this next line is going to be especially powerful for some of you. And this line is, the pain and trauma are behind you now, and you can trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're now free to move on. And what I'm really getting for some listening, by the way, I do channel many different specific connections, so keep in mind that not every message here will resonate with you personally, but I'm really picking up here on two energies, two souls I'm hearing who are very entangled in this life, very intertwined, who share a very powerful soul contract, the soul bonds, which is why they've been so pulled to one another. Now, I haven't yet channeled whether or not these could be twin flames, although I do tend to channel twin flame connections, but this also could be some form of karmic connection or soulmate relationship. But regardless, in this connection, I'm getting this feeling of soul intertwinement with one another. I heard growing together, evolving together, either through lifetimes, if you haven't known this person for very long in this lifetime, or even for some of you within this life, there could be this feeling of, I keep hearing growing up together. So you may have literally grown up with this person, or there might just be this sense that you are evolving to a great degree through this connection. I'm hearing through many phases of yourself or phases of your life. This is the person, or this is the connection that you carry with you. However, I'm also sensing that you and this person have caused each other a lot of pain. I see that in the past, there has been a lot of heartbreak on both sides, a lot of hurts, a lot of triggering back and forth in this very intertwined soul connection. And I had to pause there to pick up a card that came out, and the card here is, I am afraid to contact you. So some of you might be in a period of low to no communication with this person, but I don't feel that will be relevant for everyone. So I'm going to see if I can channel any other messages from this person. I am sensing a kind of nervousness stepping forward here, and I'm getting a very masculine energy from whoever I'm channeling in this part of the reading, the person who's afraid to reach out or to contact the other. I love you unconditionally. So I strongly feel this is not a karmic connection. This is some form of authentic soul connection, because this is and I'm hearing it was at one time, or may still be, a physically manifested relationship. Like I feel there has been a status or a label on this, either presently or at some point in time. And this is a bond of truly unconditional love, in spite of the pain, in spite of the hurts that has occurred within this connection. I am not available. Interesting. So for whoever I'm channeling here, I'm getting a strong feminine energy from this card, and this won't be for everyone, but for some, there is this connection where the masculine here fears that if he were to reach out and contact the feminine in this situation, that she wouldn't be available. I'm laughing because I got the image of calling someone on the phone and being afraid that they won't answer, that it'll send you to voicemail and that they won't be available. Now, this might be literal for some of you. This masculine may be wanting to literally call you on the phone. But for others of you, I'm feeling this is more symbolic. Like, am I going to be given the cold shoulder or blown off, or am I going to be met with rejection if I were to reach out and speak with you? I do feel that I'm channeling a connection here that's in some form of separation. I heard division, so there could have been some form of conflict. I'm hearing for some this was a point of contention in the past, or an argument, or something very triggering for you and this person. For some, I'm getting that this was some very specific thing, either a specific argument or something specific that happens that created contention or disconnect in the physical between the two of you. But this unconditional love bond has continued to entwine your souls together, even through this period of separation. With this I am not available card, I also get this sense that for some, this could be a divine feminine looking at a masculine. And notice I'm already saying divine feminine, divine masculine, as we label the counterparts in twin flame connection, even though I said I wasn't 100% sure this was a twin flame connection. But I'm getting a lot of very divine yin yang twin flame-esque energy coming through this reading. So for some, I feel this I am not available card could be speaking to a masculine who may not be, for some reason I'm hearing not spiritually available. I do want to get some elaboration on that because I'm not sure exactly what my guides mean by that. But with the crown chakra reversed, it's like I'm getting this blocked crown chakra energy from this masculine. So this could indicate that he was disconnected, or is presently still a bit disconnected from his divine path, from his highest path, or from his highest self. I hear him saying, I feel like I was so blind, but now it's like this crown chakra energy is shifting. This block for this masculine, this crown chakra block, specifically something that was disconnecting him from his divine path in the past, is now coming to some kind of completion, to some kind of close, because woman holding a coin reversed also came out here. And sometimes I call this my karmic card because I typically take this card to connect with some kind of karmic pattern, cycle, or sometimes literally a karmic feminine, because it is a woman holding a coin. And although feminine energy doesn't necessarily have to be embodied by a woman or a female, That is how our brains tend to interpret masculine and feminine in the old-fashioned traditional sense. So sometimes this can indicate that someone has been entangled or caught up in some form of karmic connection, cycle, pattern, or situation. But the fact this card is reversed tells me that this masculine, whoever I'm channeling here, he's shifting out of this situation and looking towards this next step. That's literally what I'm hearing, stepping forward, taking a next step with you, Divine Feminine, some new phase, some new beginning. Because the Sun card came out here in the upright position, and this is the most positive card in the deck for new beginnings, for fresh starts. And there is something about your situation, I have to say, where it feels like the energy just became so... I don't want to say stale, because it wasn't that the energy was boring. It's that the cycle, the pattern was getting so burdensome. That's kind of the feeling. I feel like someone was so sick of continuing to cycle through these negative patterns, or to trigger one another in this way, or to have those points of contention, that it's like they finally just let go of the strings of this situation and either walked away or created some kind of disconnect or separation. But now I see that this fresh energy is being infused into a connection that may have felt as though it was dead. That's literally the image I'm getting, is whoever I'm speaking to here, this connection has felt dead to you, but it's coming back to life. It's being resurrected. And I feel that your soul knows this connection is being brought back from the dead. And by the way, I'm also getting the image that reconnecting with this person, whether it has happened recently for you or whether you're going to see them or run into them, it's like seeing them again will almost feel like seeing a ghost to both of you, because it's almost like the past before, the past way that you were together in the physical world when you were more connected was almost like a past life. It was almost like a different life. And I feel you both went through some kind of spiritual death, some kind of ego death of an old version of self, and you're both in the process of being changed, being transformed, which is bringing, again, this very fresh vitality, this new energy into your connection as a result. And give me a moment, because a few cards just fell out of the deck here. Journey in the reverse position. Oh my gosh, this is so synchronistic, because at the beginning of this reading, I wanted to start this reading by saying the reason I started channeling these messages is because I just kept getting this energy of coming home. I'm coming home. And it was kind of two definitions or two meanings of the word, because one meaning was someone was coming home to themselves. And I feel a very strong divine feminine energy from this, like Divine Feminine, you've been returning home to your most authentic self, and you may even feel this almost like you're getting a warm embrace from your higher self that almost makes you want to cry, tears of almost relief, or it's like when you finally see an old friend or an old lover after years of being apart, or when you visit your childhood home for the first time since you were a kid. It's this feeling of, I am back home. Except for you, Divine Feminine, this is a feeling you're getting with yourself. But then within this connection, because I do sense for many this will be a twin flame connection, your self-reconnection, Divine Feminine, that coming home to yourself is being reflected in this reunion energy, this next phase coming in physically between yourself and your Divine Masculine twin flame counterpart. And I feel that although at times you may have tried to push this out of your mind and simply focus on yourself or your life, it's always been there in your energy, in the back of your head, because you felt that soul intertwinement with this person. And on some level, you have sensed through your intuition that this connection is coming back to life from the dead. And it's coming back to life in the same way you spiritually are coming back to life. You and this person are coming home to one another in the same way, Divine Feminine, that you are coming home to yourself. And in fact, every step closer within yourself to that true, authentic, inner core essence of who you really are is, energetically speaking, one step that you and your true divine counterpart here are taking towards one another. And from the first light tarot, which, by the way, this is a new tarot deck for me, but 3 cards came out right away from this deck: the Magician, the Performer, Creativity, Illusion, Power. And the second card to come out here, High Priestess, Perception, Hidden Powers, Reflection of Ideas, Knowledge. And I absolutely feel, Divine Feminine, this is you. You are that High Priestess. You are that creator of your life. And through this self-reconnection, through coming home to yourself, showing up more authentically in yourself and within your life, you are beginning to take back that power that has always been your birthright. And the third card to come out here, by the way, this is the number 8 card. And I am sensing that some of you might be seeing the number 888 or just the number 8 in different variations. But this card is resistance, preparation. And I feel that this speaks to some kind of void or some kind of tension within your personal life, that someone here has experienced some deep, dark night of the soul experience that really brought you to your knees, that was very painful, very challenging for you, and may have happened recently and could still be going on. You could still be feeling residual energies from this reverberating through your physical experience at times, Divine Feminine. But what you need to know is that this dark night of the soul has been a time of preparation. By the way, I keep seeing the numbers 17 and 711, if that connects with someone. And I do just want to share a little bit more from the guidebook here for the First Light Tarot. Seeking answers, material into reality, a focus on the future. Interesting. So again, I'm really getting that this was some kind of preparation phase, a soul alchemizing process of, or rather through a dark night of the soul for you, Divine Feminine, that is giving birth to this new version of self. But the hidden truth here, and what at times you may not even be fully aware of, is that you are not only giving birth to a new version of yourself and your life personally, but this connection that we've been channeling here is also being resurrected from the dead, so to speak. That's probably what I'll title this video, because that seems to be the theme of the reading. So I am going to pull one final message from the Rumi Oracle card for you tonight, Divine Feminine. If this message did resonate with you, be sure to like this video and subscribe, because by subscribing, I am able to channel future messages more clearly for you. And of course, the Rumi Oracle card, you guys will not believe this. If you listened to my last twin flame reading, you know this card came out at the end of the reading. It is the Sacred Convergence card, and I always interpret this card as being sacred union, the sacred reunion between two souls who were destined to encounter, activate, and connect with one another in this physical lifetime. And this destiny pull was so strong. I'm getting almost this like overwhelm of emotion. This destiny pull was so strong that it overcame everything else. And I'm going to close this reading with a few messages from the guidebook here. Wow, what a powerful reading. Do let me know in the comments if any of this has been resonating with you. Sacred convergence indicates a coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There is an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. And the guidebook also has a bit of a love message here from someone's person to them. It is I who has sought you through the stirrings of your own hearts. Yes, 'twas I, hidden beneath every secret, every yearning for something more, something full, something special, something all-encompassing. But behind every yearning, always, I have hidden. Come to me, we are to be one now in sacred convergence of silent, eternal passion. Wow, thank you to all of you who have been part of this reading, literally co-creating it along with me, because as I always say, these messages would not be able to come forth if you were not joining this reading with your powerful energy and really manifesting or calling forth these messages. If these messages did connect with you, I do strongly feel that many connections who are resonating with this reading are twin flame in nature. And as many of you know who are twin flames, this is a very advanced spiritual path and does require a lot of supports, especially energetic supports on a daily basis. And for twin flames specifically, because we are very energetically sensitive and attuned souls, and also because we are exchanging massive amounts of energy all the time with our counterpart twin flame soul, in a very conscious way as well, because we are those on a conscious or activated to a conscious twin flame path. So carving out that time and space for a daily energy clearing ritual is so essential. I really recommend finding ways to put or really carve out some of that time and space for yourself in the morning with yoga, getting out in nature, meditating, nourishing your body in some way. But in addition to all of these personalized rituals and techniques that you might use, I also have created a very powerful sound therapy tool for you to incorporate in your personal energy clearing daily routines. And this is my twin flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal meditation. By the way, I did just see the number 313 if that connects with anyone. But this subliminal is tailored specifically for twin flames, as someone who is on this twin flame journey myself, and it addresses the most common blockages that twin flames store through each of the 7 chakra centers in the energy body. So because this subliminal addresses these blocks through the unconscious mind, it's very powerful for creating fast and effective shifts within the energy field that you will very quickly be able to feel and sense. And because of that, of course, your twin flame who reflects your energy will feel and respond to those shifts as well. So this is a beautiful tool to help you magnetize or really return to that energetic state of being in full alignment and connection with who you truly are beneath all those levels and layers of artificial programming that do weigh us down and disconnect us from unconditional love. So the link to this twin flame 7 chakra clearing is in the pinned comment and description box. And as many of you know, this comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. So what you're looking at on the screen right now is just a little screen recording of my website, just showing you a little bit around the site, you can navigate around through the different categories, and I do have subliminals for essentially every area of life, including, of course, the twin flame path, but also for appearance, for mood, for manifestation of specific things, or material success, and so much more. So if that is resonating with you, you can explore more about my website in the pinned comment and description box, and you can also create a 7-day free trial account to try out any subliminal I've created completely free for 7 days. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who are truly co-creators here in this community we are building through YouTube. I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your night or day, depending on where you are in the world, and I will talk to you again in the next video.